Of course.
Chase Young.
Thanks, Cam.
Chase, we'll start with, obviously you were excited to hit 10 on the team. What did that mean to you?
Man, people don't know what I've been through my career, highs and lows. It's all God, man. I remember moments being in the dark place at times and just staying down. People say stay down, but you don't know what it's like to stay down until you got to do it. Just staying down and, just God keeping his hand on me, man. That's all I really can say about that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And Cam was saying that, you just needed to find a home somewhere, you feel like you found it here and you feel like this is where you kind of find your best version of yourself?
Most definitely, man. I knew I found a home where God put me at a place with two veteran players that could kind of teach me the ways of, just the league. Like I told y'all, when I came in the league, I didn't really have that. When I come on this team, I got Double D, who always setting the standard. I got Cam Jordan. Double D talked about it. He said, greatness, he said you have to have a stamina for greatness. Cam Jordan gets at the building the same time every day. He does the same things every day, and he's done it for 15 years. That's a stamina for greatness. When you got people like that, leading the way, you have to hold yourself to a certain standard because you see it every day. They 35, 36. I'm 26. If they can do it, it's like, what am I doing? So, I'm blessed to be up under them two guys for sure.
With both of their contracts up this spring, can you imagine playing without them at this point?
Nah, I don't really want to think about that yet. I'm just gonna ride out into the sunset right now with them, and going out D-line trip. Just enjoy my peoples.
How has this season been for you overall? Not just the success on the field, but just so many of you have talked about how great the locker room has been, and what's it kind of been like for you this year?
Great, man. We talked about it all the time. You look around the locker room, man. It's just I can look at every guy in there and know that we all have love for each other, no matter if it's offense, defense, or special teams. I give my hats off to the coaches, Staley again, for just setting a standard of that brotherhood, of how we supposed to play. I ain't gonna fake it, on our D-line today, we was all balling. It was crazy. We feel good about going in the next year. Six, he doing his thing, and he just gonna get more comfortable. We control him what we can control. But yeah.
Chase, is there anything with just like your weekly routine that's changed, seeing how DeMario and Cam operate? Like anything that's kind of like really foundational?
Just staying disciplined. Stamina for greatness. Being disciplined for 15 years, that's hard to do, man. For real, you gotta take your hats off to them dudes, man. I know a couple of my big cousins 36, and they can't do nothing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You really got to take your hat off to that, man. Cam and Double D, he's still hitting the fastest times out of all the backers. If it wasn't God to put me here, then I don't know who did. So I'm just blessed to be around them guys. I'm legendary guys forever. Especially in my book and everybody in this locker room.
Cam, he became the eighth player in NFL history at 36 to record double-digit sacks. So, and all the other guys are Hall of Famers, like Reggie White, Julius Peppers.
He gold jacket. That's. But the thing about it, though, he was a gold jacket 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So to see him still every day, just a little thing, showing up to every defensive dinner, every D-line dinner, first in meetings, still to this day. I'm glad that I could be around that and be exposed to that, for sure.
You sort of said this, but for you, is this situation here, and maybe even this season, is this your best situation as a pro? Is this the most comfortable, the best you felt with a situation?
For sure. I want to be a Saint forever. I feel like I definitely have found my home. I feel, you feel the love from this organization. You know what I'm saying? My first year in Washington, I never seen the owner. It was different. You know what I'm saying? I never seen our GM for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, I come here and, you know, they on the field at practice, talking about this, talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just a real family oriented vibe. So I'm definitely happy where I'm at.
And just considering the way y'all close the season, you just feel optimistic for the future here, knowing that
Sure.
stuff changes and everything every year.
I definitely feel optimistic. You know, it's what we the silent tape. Why I feel optimistic because it's silent tape, not the big plays and the highlights, but the play in, play out, setting edges, staying in our gaps, and being sound.
Thank you, Chase.
Thanks, Chase.
Mario Davis.